What are the philosophical perspectives on selfishness? What are the philosophical perspectives on selfishness? This question invites us to think about how selfishness is viewed in ethics and moral philosophy. At its core, selfishness means acting in one's own interest, sometimes at the expense of others. Philosophers have different views on this topic, especially when discussing self-interest, altruism, and moral obligations. One perspective is psychological egoism. This idea suggests that people always act according to their perceived self-interest. It describes human behavior without making moral judgments. On the other hand, ethical egoism is a normative view. It argues that individuals should act in their own self-interest. According to this perspective, prioritizing one's own well-being is not just natural but also morally right. Ayn Rand is a well-known advocate of ethical egoism. She redefined selfishness as rational selfishness. Rand believed that morality should focus on rational self-interest aimed at enriching one's own life. She rejected the idea of self-sacrifice, arguing that it is harmful and undermines civilization. Rand emphasized virtues like rationality, honesty, and integrity as essential for living a fulfilling life. This view of selfishness contrasts with ethical altruism. Ethical altruism holds that moral agents have a duty to help others, even at a cost to themselves. This perspective suggests that true morality involves selflessness and caring for the well-being of others. Another important viewpoint is utilitarianism. This ethical theory requires considering everyone's interests equally, rather than focusing solely on one's own. While ethical egoism centers on the individual's good, utilitarianism aims for the greatest good for the greatest number of people. From the standpoint of moral psychology, selfishness can significantly impact social relationships and community well-being. Excessive selfishness may lead to conflicts and harm social cooperation. However, a balanced form of self-interest can coexist with concern for others. Some philosophers argue that ethical egoism can allow for cooperation and mutual benefit. Acting in one's rational self-interest can include respecting others' rights and engaging in fair exchanges. In summary, philosophical perspectives on selfishness range from seeing it as a natural principle of rational self-interest to viewing it as a vice that conflicts with moral duties to others. The ongoing debate touches on whether morality requires self-sacrifice or if it is grounded in the pursuit of personal happiness. This conversation has significant implications for ethics, social cooperation, and political theory.